Hi, I'm Stefan, the BMW DIY guy, and I want to show you how in about 5 seconds you can install the Mosselman iControl device and take better control of your BMW. All right, y'all, so let's talk about why you'd want to install the iControl module into your BMW F-Series car. Now, the install itself is going to take all of about 3 seconds. I'll go ahead and show you, but talking about the functionality is the more important thing at this point. So this is going to give you some function that you haven't had before in your car. Now, depending on your model, you haven't had the ability to manually control your exhaust flap, and this is going to let you do that through your steering wheel controls regardless of what mode you're in. Now, this is also going to memorize that auto start stop functionality for your motor. So again, depending on what mode you're in, depending on how you're driving and your engine wants to shut off when you stop at a light, this will memorize your setting for that button until you manually change it. Now, the last thing is that if you select the option, this will also take care of a check engine light for you. So if, for example, if you've changed your intake, you've changed your downpipe, you've done those things that might flag a check engine light, this will allow you to do that delete R function and get rid of that check engine light. Because you know it's not actually an engine problem, it's because you've changed your intake or made a downpipe change or something similar. So this is a great way to get that light turned off so it's not sitting there on your dash the whole time. So this is a great little module, and the other advantage that this is going to give you is that for example, to turn off your check engine light, you'd have to actually flash your ECU. Maybe you don't have an aftermarket tune or you're worried about your warranty, and all you want to do is plug this in and take care of that. This is a great way to do that. Okay, so let's get to the car. Let's take that 3 seconds, take a look at what it takes to install this, and then I'll show the steering wheel controls, and you'll see why this may be something you'll want to have in your car. All right, so here's that quick install. So right up here is your OBD port. You're just going to take the module, find the OBD port, and plug it in. It's that simple. Like I said, it's all of about 3 seconds. So let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel controls and how those work, and show you how you can use this module in your car. So here my F87, and this is going to be a great option in a couple of the other F-Series I have around as daily drivers. So as you look at this, I'm currently in efficient mode, which is exhaust flap closed. And so with your rocker switch here, as long as your cruise control is off, this rocker switch will now control your exhaust flap. Down is closed, which it currently is. A little bit quieter, and again, you know, I've got a little bit changed mid-pipe in all here on my car, but then up, and I can hear the whine of that flap opening because I've got my door open. So definitely have that exhaust flap open even though I'm in efficient mode. And this is a really good option if you've got an F-Series car that doesn't give you this level of granular control over your exhaust flap. For example, in my F30 or other F-Series that I have access to, this is going to be a great option. It's also going to get rid of that check engine light, which I don't have. And then, as I mentioned before, it's going to memorize your auto start, auto off functions here, which is really nice depending on how much granular control your F-Series gives you over the memory setting on that button. So this is a really quick and simple way of adding this functionality, and especially that delete R to get rid of the check engine light if you've changed your intake or your downpipes, but also giving you a little bit more manual control over your exhaust with the exhaust flap. So like I said, really simple, really easy, quick install, and I can see this having this in my F32 as well. All right, y'all, as you can see, really quick and simple today, and really kind of more of an explanation of what the device does than anything else, because the install, it's about as easy as you can get. So, and like I mentioned before, the really big advantage of this is that if for whatever reason you want to take this out, just reach down and unplug it. So if you're worried about warranty issues or you're worried about flashing your ECU, this is a great way of getting around this and getting a little bit more manual control of some of the settings of your car and getting rid of that check engine light. So I really see this being worth it if you're in a little bit more simple setup in your car or have an F-Series that doesn't allow you some of this granular functionality. So hey, thank you so much to Mosselman for making a fantastic product. This really is plug and play. It is that simple. Make sure to check it out. Please make sure to click subscribe and the little alarm bell. It makes a huge difference to my channel, and I'll see you on my next project.